DC. How's everybody doing today? It's been about a month. Um, went to a record show, picked up some things, not a lot this time, but I did pick some other stuff up that I think that you guys will like. Very interesting stuff. But let me go ahead and first start out with some CDs that I picked up. So I did pick up Megadeth Cryptic Writings. I'm picking these up. I want to complete my CD collection of Megadeth. So I picked up the Cryptic Writings album. Sorry for the glare from the computer. Uh, Cryptic Writings, Almost Honest was the single off of here. So glad I found it. Got it off of at its CD exchange. Should pick that one up not too long ago. Found this at a thrift store for 50 cents. It's Tesla. Sorry about that. Sorry about the glare. 5-man acoustical jam. So I was pretty surprised in finding this for 50 cents, and the CD was in great condition, so picked it up to add it to my Tesla collection. I also picked this up. It's the Great Radio Controversy from Tesla, which I have these on cassette. I wanted to get them on CD. Finding the vinyl is a little bit expensive, so I'm pretty satisfied with the CDs. This is really cool. Found that one at a CD exchange. This one I got at CD exchange too, but I don't know if you guys can tell. Let me see if I can open this one up. It's a compact disc with has a label on it. I believe it's from a radio station, but it's also signed by the band, and you can see everybody's signature on there. And I did compare the signatures; they're all legit. And I got this for $5.99 at a music store. And it was funny. The guy who runs this shop says I would have sold it for more if it was more of their popular CDs, but since this CD wasn't one of their popular ones, this is a great CD. I really love this one. Solution is a very heavy song, so Bust a Nut, great one. I'm almost finished with my Dream Theater CD collection. I do have a vinyl collection that I'm working on, but I picked up this one. Let's see, Dream Theater's self-titled. It did come with a DVD, and it came with a DVD that actually came on a previous CD. So I don't know what it was doing in there, but it does have a DVD with it that's an audio mix. So pretty cool to have this one. I did also pick up their The Astonishing. Picked this up for $9.99, so not bad. Not their best from what everybody says. Of course, I do like it. Is it the best? No. But it is a really good CD. I do like it. So pick that one up. And I just need one more to finish my collection. And then this one I found at the record show that we just went to this past weekend. It's Geddy Lee's solo album. My favorite, Headache. So pretty cool. Pretty glad to have found this. Got it for $5. So not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to put this right back in the sleeve. I do have sleeves for my CDs because they end up getting the covers, the plastics end up getting kind of scratched and stuff like that. So let's start with this vinyl that I picked up at this record show. This is my first for this band. I do have their CDs and cassettes, but my first vinyl. This is Kansas, The Point of No Return, or Point of No Return. This one does have the Dust in the Wind song on it. It was a great shape. I got it for $5 at the record show. Really cool. Really glad to have it. The thing at the record show, there was only 3 vendors we were buying from. I met up there with a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in like 20 years. But everything was really expensive, like overpriced expensive. This guy had the first Rush record for $50, and which was it was crazy. It was guys there selling records like this Kansas for like $35-40. So I have my friend Sam, who does a record show. He owns a record store. I go to him all the time to pick up my stuff. I buy records from him. We were buying records from him because he sells them very reasonable, really good prices. There was another man there, gentleman we were buying from. He sells records for $10-15. Of course, he had very rare records from the 80s that were more expensive, $65-75, something that, maybe we couldn't find here. And then there was another gentleman who was selling these records here for like $10-15. And he was saying, have you noticed the prices are so expensive? And I said, yeah, they're very expensive. He goes, do you know why mine are cheap? I said, no. He goes, because I have no overhead. Well, there you go. He has records in his house, and he sells them online, and then he sells them at shows. So he has no overhead. So here's one I just picked up from my buddy Sammy. It's the Dream Theater Train of Thought. So it's the 2-record set. It is on clear vinyl. So it's from the Rhino Records Rocktober. I know the new final volume 3. It's the final volume that's coming out for Dream Theater. Comes out in December from Rhino Records. And it's going to have the Astonishing on it. So it's going to have from all those records up to the Astonishing. So it's going to be a 10-record set. I think it's like $200. So this is one. I still need to pick up one more from him. So, and this is a box. This one kind of came in damaged here, but that's okay. The records play great, so I'm all right. Also picked this up at the record show. It's Rush, Grace Under Pressure. Great album. I love this album. Glad to add it to my collection of Rush records. So, I'm really excited to have it. I picked this one up at the record show too. I did not have this one. It is Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. Got it for $10. And it's in great condition. I mean, my friend Todd, he was looking for Striper, anything Striper, Tale with the Devil, and I did find a mint condition Striper, Tale with the Devil from the vendors I was speaking about, and he got it for $10. So not bad. This one is funny. The one I'm about to show you was really interesting. I'll show it to you right now, actually. I got TNT, Knights of the New Thunder. Really cool. Really excited to have this. And there was a funny story of this one. This is the one I needed to finish my TNT vinyl collection. I have all the way up to Realized Fantasy. Realized Fantasies? Fantasies, I think. And I was at my buddy Sammy's store. I was looking through some crates. He had them on discount. And there was this old man next to me, and he was looking through the crates next to me, and I saw this record in that crate that he was looking through. And I went, bingo, I need that. That's the one I need. And he stops and looks at it. I'm like, and it was $10. And he looks at it, picks it up. I go, man, what of all things, he has to stop and pick this record up, And he goes, who is this band? He goes, huh? And he's like looking at it, and he looks at my buddy Sam, and he says, is this a good record? Sam goes, yeah. He goes, nah, I'll take it and give it to my kids. I was like, dude, if you don't know who it is, your kids aren't going to know who it is. It's an 80s band, and he bought it. And it pissed me off, man. I mean, it really, so it made me angry. But I did find this one. It's in great condition, and I got it for $10 too. So I'm glad. This one I went to CD Exchange. Sometimes I go to CD Exchange to trade in CDs and cassettes when my buddy Sam is not taking them. So I'll go over here and trade for them. And I got this for $1. It was really cool. It's Dennis DeYoung's Desert Moon. I really love that song, Desert Moon. This is a really good album. It does rock. There's one song that's kind of quirky on here, I would say. And that's Boys Will Be Boys. It's kind of a quirky song, kind of weird. But all the songs are really good. All the rest of the songs are really, really good. I was just really shocked to find this for $1. And the label, the record was in perfect condition. So I was really glad to find it. Here's another one that I picked up from Sammy. Before for that Dream Theater, I got this one. This is the gatefold. This is 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. Probably one of their best concept records. So really glad to have it. Dream Theater. So it's helping my collection. Now these two here have a lot to do with Dream Theater. And I could never find these on vinyl anywhere. The only way to get them was online through either eBay or Amazon, and they were well over $100. But I found these in their clearance rack at CD Exchange for $10 each. And just shocked to find it. When I found the first one, I was like, whoa. James Labrie. This is his first solo, I believe. I have the CD on this. So glad to find it. I was like totally shocked when I pulled it out and it said $9.99. The guy was saying, he goes, well, I know it's a valuable record. He goes, but if you're not a Dream Theater fan, you don't know who this is. And he goes, we just had it for the longest time, and nobody bought it. And he goes, like I said, if you know Dream Theater and you're a big fan, you'll buy it, but not everybody's a Dream Theater fan. So found this for $9.99. When I moved that record over, because I pulled it up and I looked back down, I found this one. James Labrie, Static Impulse. This is a even heavier album. It starts out with like a thrash death metal vocal from a guest vocalist. I don't know who it is because it doesn't say on here, I don't think. But this is a really good album, really heavy. So I found this one for $9.99. It's for music on vinyl, limited edition, 1000 numbered. This is number 51 out of 1000. So pretty sweet. So that's what I've got for you today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you later. Until next time, bye. Take care. God bless.